everybody, it's Miss Joanne again from Columbia Montessori School, and this week we're going to be making a photo album, a Mother's Day photo album. So first we're going to sing our hello song. Hello, hello to you and you and you. Hello, hello to you and you and you. A big hello, a small hello, a high hello, and a low hello. Hello, hello to you and you and you. So the project we're making is a photo album for Mother's Day. So what I've used is construction paper. These are the things you'll need. Construction paper, glue sticks, or if you have regular school glue, some ribbon if you have it. If you don't, that's okay. A stapler if you don't have a stapler, Scotch tape, some tissue paper, some magazines, and I used some wrapping paper as well. And I also have some buttons and crayons and things like that. So let's start reading our story, and the story is called I Love You This Much. When you arise with sleepy eyes, my smiling face you'll see. I always say, well, look who's up. You laugh and say, it's me. How I love your morning hug. You nestle in my touch. You wait to hear me whisper low, I love you this much. I love you best, I love you most. I love you high, I love you low. I love you deep, I love you wide. I love you this much. Throughout the day we hide and seek. I love to see you smile. I always say, I found you, dear. But I had you all the while. You run to me with open arms. I love to feel your touch. We shout out loud for all to hear. I love you this much. I love you best. I love you most. I love you high. I love you low. I love you deep. I love you wide. I love you this much. The end. Okay, so to start, we're going to need some construction paper, or you can use computer paper or anything that you have. So you can either put a few pieces together and use a stapler and just staple them in those 3 spots like that. Or if you have a hole punch and some ribbon, you can make these holes on the one side of it. And I'm going to make the last hole so you can see me do this. And then we're going to take some pieces of ribbon. You can use string, you can use thread, you can use anything that you'd like, and just feed it through all the pages and then just tie a knot in it. And if you need some help from your brother or sister or your dad, you can have them help you do this part. So the design that I made on my photo album, I drew it in pencil first so that I could see what I wanted to do. Okay, so can you see that? How I tied those on there. So those will hold the pages together when we open it. So first thing I did was I drew what I wanted to do in pencil. Can you see that? I have I love mom, and I drew a flower and I drew a heart. And then I used marker to go over my pieces, to go over the words and the flower and the heart so that I can have my design. And then what I did, if you can see, I cut up some tissue. I took some strips of tissue paper and I cut them in small little pieces like that. And then I grabbed a couple with my fingers and crunched them up. and then I dip them in the glue, and then I stick them on in the spot that I wanted. Can you see how I did that? And that's just a whole bunch of pieces of tissue. You crunch them up in your fingers, dip it in a little bit of glue, and then stick it on where you want it to go. And that's how I made my heart. I did find some buttons that I had, a whole bucket of buttons. So I put a button here. I also found in some magazines, I was looking through magazines, and I found some pictures of flowers, which you can see that I cut up and I glued on. You can use your glue sticks for this also, or you can use Scotch tape. So you can use magazines and you can pick flowers or trees. I also have some wrapping paper here, and what I did was I cut pieces out that I liked of the wrapping paper, and I glued those on here with the bird and the plant here. So then on the inside, when you open it, if you collect some pictures of your family and your mom that you are all together, and I Scotch taped them onto these pages, and then I just decorated my pages because I thought it would be more fun to decorate them. And I'll show you some of my designs for each page. And then I put hearts on this one, and I put flowers on the last page. So I hope that you had fun doing your Mother's Day project and you got real creative. You can make it any way you'd like. You don't have to do flowers and you don't have to do hearts. You can do it any way you like and put any message that you'd like on there. And the same thing with the one that is here that is stapled. You would just keep it stapled so it would hold your pages together if you don't have a hole punch and ribbon. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it and have a wonderful Mother's Day. I miss you all. Let's sing our goodbye song. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you. A big goodbye, a small goodbye, a high goodbye and a low goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you.